What's up, guys? It's your boys Wokey back out with another scary, terrifying, and creepy video from Chills. We're about to watch one of his scariest videos that he's just recently posted of the top 30 scary ghost videos that prove you should always trust your instincts. So grab a chair, grab some popcorn, your extra pair of pants, and your instincts, and let's get into the spooky videos. If you guys are new to my channel, if you guys are returning and have not subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe right now by hitting that white bar icon down at the bottom right. Hit that bell icon next to it. So when I do post videos like this one, you guys will get that little ring notification that Wokey myself has posted that video. And then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, thank you guys so very much for that continued love and support that you guys show on my channel. I am truly blessed to have every single one of you. And I am so thankful. And we are getting up to almost 70,000 subscribers. We're trying to get to 100K. So tell your friends and your family or anybody you guys know. Sorry, I spat a little bit. Sorry. But also go over to Chills. I know he doesn't need my help, but go subscribe, comment, like, and share. And let's get into the spooky content.
30. A YouTuber named Sanji Angel is traveling the countryside in India when he comes across a phantom figure dressed in an all-white shroud that completely covers its face.
What is that, La Llorona?
It pays
I say it wrong every single time. I know somebody's giving me the comments saying, Wokey, you didn't say it right.
them absolutely no attention as he crosses the road with no lantern in hand. Moments ago, it was wandering in complete darkness, yet it moves.
These guys got super close to this.
Though it had somewhere else to be. How it's able to find its bearings in total darkness, with its face covered, is beyond me. Listen to this part and translate if you speak the language, so that we all know what they were thinking at the time. Also, tell me whether or not they sound like they are really scared. Also, tell me whether or not they sound like they really are scared, or just acting.
You're like, what is that? Yeah. Back up.
Number 29. A fire to warm the darkness isn't always a good thing. Posted on TikTok by official GPT and Instagram by GPT official. This clip was captured during the Ghost Panic team's live stream. The footage shows a man shouting into the wilderness. At first, you don't know what's going on as he spins around, but after a time, you see a figure perched in a nearby tree.
Oh, flash. Oh.
The figure blends in with its surroundings.
I don't see the figure.
Until it lowers its arms. Then you can distinctly see its face, hair, and body as it remains perched on its limb.
I don't
as
see
the
it.
man talks to it, the figure stands up. Then
okay, now I see it.
A fire is lit at its feet. The cameraman quickly flees the scene. It's unclear what the figure was and how the fire was lit, but by the cameraman's panicked reaction, I have an idea that this figure was nothing less than evil. Number
that
28.
Ghost was lit.
Okay, this video is bizarre, just plain really weird. A kid on YouTube named Nature the Bee is making a random video about his cat. Little did he know that he caught a mysterious figure on camera.
And that's the end of the first trailer. I hope you enjoyed.
What the hell is that? It looks like an onion.
Creeping around the house is a strange, ghostly apparition. It was not part of the skit he was doing at all, and really has no place being there. Plus, the way it looks from behind the corner is beyond creepy. You can see some more scary stuff when you zoom in, like a freaky frowning face that the uploader thinks could be a ghost, or a demon sighting caught on video. I think this video could be edited, but if not, then I'd say his house is definitely haunted by something paranormal. Number 27. A kid feels suddenly and inexplicably watched from the front door. He looks through the peephole and can't believe what he sees. He grabs his phone to show us that his apartment is haunted by a ghost. It looks like something scary is peeking at him from around the corner. It's creepy beyond belief, but look at this bright fluorescent light. I think he's using the light to bend a basic lens flare into the appearance of a figure. If so, then this video could help explain how a lot of other supposed ghost sightings were really simply just tricks of light caught on camera. But if that's not the case, then I have no explanation for what he managed to record that night.
It's probably his friend Becca that's like, oh, I'll go be a ghost and make it look like it's scary. Becca, you're already scary. What the hell?
Number 26. While light can certainly play tricks on us, and on a camera, things can get creepy.
Now that's a fire.
Posted to the Ghosts subreddit, Garno7 explains that he and some friends were hanging around their campfire near a lake, and one of them
If they're talking about that thing that just came across, that was a lens flare.
captured this on his phone. The clip shows a figure appearing to run from their group of people into the roaring flames. Watch as the camera pans from left to right. Can you see it? Well,
I think it's getting the lens flare from the fire, and then it's just when you tilt the camera, it's just showing that little flare in there. I don't think it's a ghost.
many in the comments say the figure is nothing but a lens flare.
Told ya.
A couple Redditors counter that argument.
I went to school for photography, okay?
Redditor Patrick RS Ghost writes, at first I thought it was some flare.
Well, I didn't go to school for photography. I went to school for graphic design and advertising, but one of our two classes that I had was photography 1 and advanced photography, and that's a lens flare.
Or something due to the transition from dark to light very quickly, but when I looked closer I could see something start to move within the crowd at around the 2-second mark, almost to the left of the little girl in the pink sweater, right as the camera starts to pan, and upon looking again, I can totally see what this Redditor is talking about. So now I think there's a good chance this could be paranormal, because when you take the time, it seems to sync up. Number
The more scary thing is that fire if it got out of control.
25. Even ghosts are trying to go to college. Published to YouTube by Philip Potgieter in March of 2016, this freaky school video was captured at Helpmekker College in Johannesburg, South Africa. The footage shows a phantom figure gliding down the hallway at around 11 at night. It edges towards a wall and merges into what we can assume is a classroom to the right. The figure disappears without further explanation. Is this ghost just heading to its next night class, or does it need help from Helpmekker to cross into the beyond?
I don't know.
Number 24. A YouTube channel called Salamya 3 Alum is demonstrating a high-flying hobby known as acrobatics when some creepy paranormal activity is caught on camera. Caught in the light of his flaming barrel is a mysterious hooded ghostly figure that hovers against the wall of an abandoned house for a few brief scary moments and then disappears.
Oh!
The video looks pretty real to most because the ghost appears to be the same resolution as everything else and its color does not sharply contrast with the video. This video, however creepy, has one thing that looks wrong. Notice how the video
That's a standard image. If you Google ghost images, that's like number 8.
fades to black at 11 seconds. This part makes me wonder if this ghost sighting is actually real. Number
It does not.
23. Someone is watching you. Published to YouTube.
Oh,
by
these guys,
Finders
I love them.
Keepers History Seekers in August of 2020. The channel writes, Matt and Andy are reunited in this week's Creepy Explorer, an abandoned care home
touch it.
that was shut down for reports of terrible living conditions. Although it was shut down, maybe something paranormal stuck around. About 20 minutes into the edited video, the pair are headed up the stairs when they see this.
Shadow figure.
Panning up to the second level, a figure moves across the upper hallway in the darkness. Unbeknownst to Mike and Andy, this shadowy menace was clearly watching them. The pair calls out to the person, but no answer. They consider backing down, but they think there's someone on the bottom floor as well. They decide to take their chances upward, but when they head up there, they find there's no one on the landing. And in fact, that landing where the figure crossed over doesn't even lead to another room. There's no way out. Some in the comments think the figure was the spirit of a former patient or staffer. Open Paranormal writes, I think you just caught some of the best paranormal activity I've ever seen. There's clearly no one around, but you could clearly see a shadow of someone up there. We'd have to agree, this one seems genuine. Number 22. An abundance of paranormal activity means Stephanie Elmager is never truly home alone.
I'm going to walk around my house. The reason I'm filming this right now is I'm trying to catch some paranormal activity on my recorder. As
During
you
the
can
day?
see, there is nobody in my house. Do you hear that? My TV just came on.
A kids program politely tells her to get out of the house, and then the lights turn on by themselves.
Oh, and the alarm just went off. Do you see this? There is nobody in this house. The TV just came on. Holy.
It's
If that was
Mickey
a joke,
Mouse!
Give me another sign.
What?
Anything. Anything. You gotta be kidding me. Does everybody see that?
She crosses the
Yes.
kitchen to show where the light switches are, and
There is nobody in this house. Look, the lights are right there. If anybody at all, I'm gonna turn it off. It was even up. Look, if anybody. Holy! What the?
a bedroom is haunted by a pale figure with a long crooked neck who is either standing behind or on top of her bed. When she does a
Maybe if you squint. You know, if you like, or if you turn your head sideways.
double take, she finds it much closer now, peering at her from around the door.
Oh my God. Okay, I don't get scared very often. Oh, that just freaked me out. Okay, let's walk back in there.
I agree with her completely. I saw it too, so either this is a real ghost sighting, which I'm almost sure it is, or we are both losing our minds.
Losing our mind.
I am not losing my mind. There is nobody in here. Look, there is nobody anywhere.
Number 21.
21.
What did you say? Can you say that again? Right into the side of my thing? I heard you.
A TikToker named Deadbeat TV is investigating a haunted farmhouse for traces of the paranormal when he gets an answer to his question in the form of a passing shadow.
What did you say? Can you say that again?
He is standing completely still, and yet something
I'm not hearing anything.
moves fast across the floor. The shadow is perfectly
Oh.
contained within this room and does not touch either side of the doorway at all. It doesn't come from behind. Something ran across this room, a low-moving shadow with no body attached, and shortly after, this second ghostly shadow reaches out. This seems like something paranormal to me. Number 20. Do you want to play a game? Posted to the
What
Ghost
kind of game?
subreddit by responsible ad 8836. This guard in Mexico often hears noises at night while on watch. He recorded this one while on patrol. While walking the grounds at night, he heads around the building when what looks like a man's head pops out from around the corner. The guard chases it around the corner, but there's nothing
just saw it.
there.
Look. Boop. It just go boop. It just pokes for a second. It's literally like,
The Redditor also posted a frame-by-frame video to better
Oh.
see the figure.
oh,
Many in the comments are clearly surprised. Some point out there are no feet, while others suggest it's a gray extraterrestrial. Still, others say it looks like it's playing a game.
We're
Do
saying
you want to play?
no.
I suggest that guard heads back in the other direction. Number 19. It's 2 at night when this doorbell cam captures something that really shouldn't be possible. Pay attention to the area by the white railing to see it.
Oh.
Some kind of smoky blur appears out of nowhere and paces back and forth twice before disappearing. The uploader insists that this is a ghost, and I agree that it is a strong possibility. Look again, and it almost looks like a large head accompanied by 2 hanging arms, or at least that's what I see.
I
Let
kinda
me know
see
if
it.
You can see it as well.
What do you think?
Number
it is?
18.
Number 18.
These flats are supposed to be abandoned, so who is in this window? Posted to TikTok by Scared to Death Zero. This crew is looking around an abandoned encampment at night when they see movement in one of the upper windows. Zooming in, there's no one there, but then they move their flashlight from the window, and the figure again peeks out from behind a curtain. Many
It's like wearing those masks from that movie, Strangers.
in the comments
Ah!
They're completely freaked out. Well, some think it's a squatter. Others are not so sure. They say it has no face.
It has a face. It's got a crooked nose. It's got 2 eyes, kind of like a adjacent J-looking mouth.
What is this thing? Would you try to find out? Number 17. This video was recovered from a cell phone left behind by a hotel guest who is in an extra hurry to leave for some reason. He's taking a random video when some chilling moments are caught in his hotel room.
Just me and Aunt traveling, watching.
But
A dark shadow passes in front of him without a sound.
what are you watching, though?
The way he was talking out loud to himself makes it sound like he was talking to himself when the mysterious figure makes him gasp out loud and drop the phone. This situation wouldn't be too hard to fake. All you'd need is someone to walk in front of you and act scared, so it might not be real, but if this footage was really found by the next guest, like the description claims, then that's beyond creepy. Number 16. A YouTuber named Kamadina is recording his sister and parents in a parking lot while on vacation when he gets the strange and eerie sensation that he is being watched. He turns around and walks for a bit in the direction that he feels he is being watched from, and then he zooms in. Sure enough, this pale figure stands facing him from afar.
Talk about this one?
I
think it's this one.
He turns around to go back into his hotel, but the feeling of eyes upon him returns. He turns around to take in the figure one last
I go over there and walk. I'd walk over there. Hey, what are you doing?
time. He is still standing in the same spot far away from all of the cars and everything else of interest. Their white outfit looks suspiciously bright given the low lighting.
That was weird. Wait a minute.
Kamadina hasn't a clue as to what this could be, or if one day he will see it again soon, much closer next time.
Or is it nothing?
Number 15. Filmed near Shady Lake at Arkansas's Washita National Forest. This family was camping in a secluded campground when they encountered a creature that some think is a myth. Published by Jim Harrison in
Bigfoot!
September of 2012. The camera is panning across the darkness when a large, hairy figure moves into view not far off. Needless to say, the cameraman turns tail to flee, and I'm guessing he made it out alive, with this wicked footage to show for it.
It kind of looks like a Sasquatch.
Well, you may not be a believer. Many in the comments of this
I don't believe in the Bigfoot, but that's just
video
me.
are. A number of them even share their own encounters with Sasquatch. Number 14. A Reddit user named Never2 shared the following video hoping for some potential answers as to what his mother captured on her driveway security camera late one night. What starts off as a simple piece of home surveillance footage quickly turns into something utterly pulse-pounding, as you will soon see. Wow.
What the? Somebody's going to say it's a bug.
So I'm just going to pause it again once it comes on screen here. We see a couple orbs just kind of flying around, but right here,
I don't
this
know what
sort
that is.
of ghostly presence starts here, disappears again, completely off screen, but is going to come back again right here and just kind of float off into the distance. I think what's especially freaky is
weird.
that part right here where it's almost like the security camera glitches out and you can see it just a bit better once it does, which is just freaky to me. Kind of goes back and forth there and then it's just completely off screen to not be seen again. Just super creepy stuff. The strange figure's appearance on camera alone would be enough for some people to believe.
I don't know if it's a figure or just like I don't know what that is.
Believe this is a paranormal entity, which is very understandable, but then again it could be explained as a camera trick. But as soon as this strange flickering happens off to the left side of the screen, it is certainly hard to pass this off as anything but a ghost. Usually ghost videos are fairly hotly debated, but the comment section on this particular Reddit post seems to be in agreement that something odd was captured on the OP's mom's home surveillance camera. Whatever it is exactly though is still uncertain. Number 13. Nothing will make you want to skip work more than this next video. Published by Real Ghost in September of 2015. This ghost was captured in an office one night. The video shows a darkened room. As the camera pans around, a semi-transparent robed figure appears in a window to the kitchen. When the camera quickly pans back, the figure is no longer there. Are we dealing with an office ghost straight from Tales of the Crypt? He's definitely not here to do some light paperwork.
They use the same image. Look, it's the same. Blech.
Figure appears in a window to the kitchen.
We just saw the image like down over here, right there. At 5:40, we saw the same ghost.
Camera quickly pans back. The figure is no longer there. Are we dealing with an office ghost straight from Tales of the Crypt? He's definitely not here to do some light paperwork. Number 12. A man from an unknown country is checking an old apartment when he is confronted by the spirit of its former inhabitants. First, something whispers behind him in another language, possibly Arabic, followed by movement. Then they slam the door he
If anybody speaks that language, let me know what it said.
just walked through and raised the lock in midair, something that a person would not be able to do just from banging really hard on the other side. Orbs are going
I want to know how it's moving by itself on the outside.
crazy, although it is pretty dusty in here. Anyway, pay attention to this side of the room. No one is here, yet in moments a paw flies from this direction, and when he turns around you can see the room is completely empty.
A what?
Phantom figures crouch low behind doorways and promptly disappear, and when he hears these running footsteps overhead, he knows it's time to leave fast. They sound heavy and are heading straight his way. Number 11. Redditor HD Gun posted this footage to the Ghosts subreddit.
Is that a ghost puppy?
The video shows a semi-transparent figure rush past. The figure is short
Like comes out of this bush over here.
in stature and appears to enter from behind some plants near the home's fence. Of course, Redditors have some theories.
What is the theory? Crow writes, it looks like the Nightcrawler just moved. I got goosebumps. It's a parrot?
Well, I'm not sure that I agree it's a parrot. I do think it's an animal. You can see there's a blur, smudge, or lens flare on the lower portion of the
It's not a bird.
camera, which is probably why the figure looked blurred. But to me, the figure looks like it's walking, not flying. Well, it could very well be paranormal. The way it's moving looks like how a monkey walks to me. So I'm thinking now there's a possibility it's a wild animal. But why would it look like this on camera?
Because the shutter
Number
speed
10.
can't catch up.
Is this the floating soul of a departed one? Published by Frankly211
Oh, that's just, it says, welcome to hell. Gross.
In October of 2008, a ghost hunting crew encountered a strange floating orb while wandering through a cemetery at night. The light glows brightly at the center of what appears to be a semi-transparent figure. Then it Again, the apparent figure could just be the extension of the light's rays. As the cameraman pans away and back again, the beam moves quickly out of frame and out of sight.
It kind of looks like there's shoulders and the light is emanating from here, kind of thing.
YouTuber Price Paranormal writes, it almost seems elemental or interdimensional. Others note that the light seems to materialize there and that it appears like someone holding fire in their hands. What do you think this is?
Kind of like this. Where kind of... I kind of see it. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below.
Are the spirits alive in this graveyard? I'd be staying far away from this place.
Number 9.
This orphanage turned satanic church holds a lot of secrets.
The Woodman Circle Home started as an orphanage and dormitory for widowed women in Sherman, Texas. Sorry. In the 1920s, later suspected cult leader Ariel Ben Sherman used this place as a communion.
The team was lured to the place after seeing a shadow figure in footage captured by
and one of his youngest congregants members died here. Her spirit is believed to haunt the place.
Urban explorers in the building watched the dark passage.
You saw a shadow figure in that video.
You want to look right here in the middle where my mouse is.
And you sent it over to me and I was like, no doubt that that's a shadow figure. So we definitely know that shadow figures are here roaming about. But also another thing is...
Now it's Ghost Club Paranormal's turn to find the truth. Upon entering the haunted cult house, they discover some disturbing imagery.
Like, literally, I've not...
Be careful. Don't be around that thing that's from people shooting working wall.
Oh.
It's gross stuff. The
When they pull out the
BLOOD.
EMF meter, they get a jumpy reading.
We are getting... I literally... Okay, I mean, for a building with absolutely zero...
power.
Electricity, that makes no sense. If there's anybody...
They also capture an EVP.
Yes.
Later, their REM pod is triggered.
Kidding me?
And shortly after, what sounds like footsteps are heard.
Hey, Cam.
Turning this up.
I just heard footsteps right behind me.
Then, they get a clear answer from the spirits.
We need to make clear contact with you right now if you're here with us. If you want to communicate with us, that's what we need. Oh my god, it's going off, it's going off. Shine your light up there.
And it's not long before they see them too. Watch the shadows in the hallway beyond.
Totally fine talking to us as well.
Do you see the shape-shifting shadow whip through? I sure did. After that, the crew is given the fright of their lives.
Just in case something does happen. Wow. Okay.
That's the pentagram.
I am definitely feeling the terrifying energy in this house, but whether it's the young ghost congregants or Satan himself is anyone's guess. Number 8. These explorers are checking out a haunted church in Britain called St. Botolph's Church, which is said to be guarded by the spirit of a passed away monk. The weather is fine at first, but within a minute of stepping out of the car, it becomes cloudy and gray, as if to signify they do not belong.
Look at that cute little camera.
Here at 2 minutes and 34 seconds, you can see everyone standing outside as they peruse the cemetery, and it isn't until 2 minutes and 47 seconds that they go inside. With this in mind, tell me how they record this shadow figure walk across the church at 2 minutes and 22 seconds, a full 20 seconds before any of them enter.
Go back!
Number 7. YouTuber Franco from Franco TV
I love Franco!
Cemeteries to explore a haunted castle in this scary video, and it's straight away giving me the chills.
Haha, no pun intended.
Listen.
You could hear bats.
Yep.
Out in a courtyard, he starts hearing a distant sound, like a sing-song voice.
What is that? I hear music.
It goes on and on.
What is that? Alright, I think I just myself.
Still, he continues his search, and as he does, his paranoia heightens.
Holy. Holy. I got it from behind me.
Back outside, his camera captures a dark figure amongst the bushes.
Look at that.
It's right there. Could be a stone. I don't know.
Look at that.
Does it move?
Hold on. What is that?
Not moving.
But the figure disappears. What is this creature? Does it belong to this haunted castle? I feel like there's a dark mystery buried in this castle's history, and without digging into the past, we will never know what we're dealing with here. Number 6. Look what happens when this ghost investigator decides to confront the spirit of a person who supposedly took another man's life in this room.
Did you shoot that man? Did you shoot him because you were scared?
What was that?
A pale figure peeks out from the doorway. As soon as its presence is called upon, no one seems to notice, probably because it was so low. Is this the spirit they are looking for, or just some light hitting the hall at a weird angle?
I would have never seen
Number
it.
5.
Never.
It's late at night, well past closing hours, when the St. George's Theatre in Norfolk catches this mysterious disturbance on CCTV. It starts as small movements in the very corner of the far window, so slight at first that you hardly notice it's there until it leaves, only to return again and dart down the hall. At 28 seconds, it stops to look in through another window for 4 more seconds, then it's gone for good.
Child ghost.
Number 4. Some souls darken the doorways of haunted homes, others grow as bright as they lived. Published by Sajid Hussein in August of 2021.
If you're talking about this, I think this is a bug.
This Nest Cam caught an unusual anomaly on this dark street at night. The video shows a vibrant figure glowing in the yard opposite the camera. The bright figure appears to be moving. It radiates well still for a moment before moving in a flash to a position about a foot away. The light then dims before glowing brightly again. It then enters into the street, glowing and spreading like fire. Throughout this, at times it looks like one entity, and at other times two. At the end of the clip, the light subsides and disappears altogether. Where did the spirit go? Maybe this is the moment it crossed over. Number 3.
Number 3.
It's a rainy day in Bradford, Pennsylvania, and a YouTuber named Bulldog is with his girlfriend in the backyard. They are taking random videos and talking about nothing in particular when they encounter something that makes them think they are not so alone after all.
Whoa.
That was weird. I just got something really comfortable.
He went right, it went left.
Liar.
Some sort of smoke or mist appears to briefly transform into the shape of a person, taking a few brisk steps, and then fully dissipates.
Interesting.
Bulldog says it looked like someone who is running, and I agree that it does resemble the upper torso and shoulders of someone in motion. With that said, it looks to me like the figure may also be lacking a head. Number 2.
Don't lose your head.
A vaguely human shape stands on the other side of a sliding glass door without making a sound. The faint outline never tries to get in, just hangs Hangs around the door for a while only to walk away. Apparently, this has been repeatedly happening for the past month, but nothing has ever been on the other side.
That's some thick
I
glass.
wish they would have opened the door to prove that this wasn't a friend
Well, technically, the door is open.
of theirs messing with them, but I understand why they wouldn't want to put themselves at risk.
Hell no.
Besides, whatever this is, it doesn't
They're at risk. The door is open.
really have much of a form, and I think I can see a smooth, flat surface where the face should be. It hardly looks human. What is going on here?
Oh, that looks just peachy.
Surely this
He looks like he needs a bar of soap.
can't be a normal occurrence. This has to be paranormal. What's interesting about this image is the ghostly figure it showcases. What we're seeing here is nothing short of terrifying. This image is currently trending in the Spanish-speaking YouTube community. I came across it on a popular YouTube channel that creates content in this language, and I wanted to share it with you. It's a great example of how unique elements of horror can be found all around the world, each with its own twist. So, what do you think it is?
What would you do if you woke up and you went downstairs to the basement for some reason, like the laundry, or you heard a noise, or your dog went down there and you're trying to find the dog? What would you do if you saw that at the bottom of your stairs? Me? Crap my pants and run.
And more importantly, do you think it's real or just a clever effect? Let me know down in the comments.
Well, I got chills.
I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds?
It's free.
Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week.
And I upload every single day.
If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillin' and tap that follow button to find out.
Watch a lot of chills.
Number 1. These 2 scary videos were both captured in cemeteries.
2?
Published by Jesus Guaralajardo in June of 2018. A strange figure appears in the top corner of the footage early in the clip.
Oh, that one?
Right there.
The figure seems to fly in and out of view very briefly, after
I don't know what that is.
which you can hear what sounds like high-pitched laughter.
Where?
Too creepy for me. In the second video, published by Ghost Adventures of Cornwall in May of 2021, Mark captures a bright greenish-yellow orb floating amongst the tombstones.
Whoa, thank you, spirits. Thank you.
Could there be a flashlight?
Thank you for showing yourself. Wow. That's amazing.
Mark is very encouraging of the orb as it appears and then leaves for a moment, only to appear again.
Wow, that's amazing, man. Look at that. He's showing himself. I feel it's a man.
One viewer in the comments says the color yellow is considered positive, so perhaps this is a good spirit. Are these spirits hanging around for their own reasons, or do they
I don't know.
to provide the living evidence of the afterlife?
Alrighty, guys. So with that being said, if you enjoyed my reaction to Chill's, or one of Chill's newest videos, let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like button, share with your friends, and of course subscribe, because it's free to do, it's easy to do, and why not? You've probably done far worse. I thank you guys for being here again. Please take care, be safe, and as always, keep nerding on, and we will see you guys in that next video.